So hi, everybody. I'm Ray Williams, and I'm the CEO of the Springfield Clinic. And I became the CEO just a couple of years ago. And one of the things I was looking for at the time was really, how do I create trust with our board of directors? How do I do that as quickly as possible? How do I really think about creating a great culture and a great place to work here at the clinic? And as I started that process, I really felt like I needed a personal executive coach and a thought partner in that process. And so I reached out and found Lou, and Lou has just been an absolutely amazing resource to me in that regard. I found that his insight, and particularly working with my board, the idea of how do we co-create together, how do we create that trusting, open, constructive kind of dialogue that you really need. His advice, his leadership was just amazing in that regard. So we had Lou come on site and help facilitate some of the meetings, and he just did a phenomenal job. Just amazing. And I think I work with a challenging group. All of my board members are physicians, so they're super smart, difficult to corral. You've probably heard the term herding cats, but Lou really did that in an exceptionally smart and inclusive way. And I think what came out of that were results for us that we would have just never achieved otherwise. It couldn't have happened. I think the consensus that came out of the co-creation process and just Lou's expert facilitation made all the difference for us. So I couldn't recommend what Lou does and what his company does anymore. It's just been phenomenal. I think as we've faced some of these new challenges, I think we're in a better place. And I think that stronger position, place where trust was already present, a place where we knew better how to work together and talk together and meet challenges together, has helped us deal with this whole COVID situation far more productively. Lou's been a thought partner in the way that I wouldn't have otherwise. Lou's exceptionally bright. Just has amazing insight in almost any issue that I'm facing. And so he's that person that I can talk to, can get insight from, and just his experience has been enormously valuable. So it hasn't mattered on what, as the COVID situation started, we were struggling to get supplies, proper personal protective equipment. And even on that, Lou said, well, I know this person, I know that person, let's think about this. And just his creativity in that regard allowed us to secure supplies when no one else was really getting them. And many were struggling and running out of supplies. So even on something that was not expected or even part of what we were thinking about, Lou proved his value yet again. So we've faced lots of challenges at the clinic, and I think Lou has continued to challenge my thinking and helped me really think through better ways. The whole co-creation process has been enormously valuable, and it's applied over and over and over. And I think that when my thinking goes sideways a little bit, don't know if yours ever does that, but sometimes mine does. Lou is exceptionally gifted at being able to say, have you thought about this? Can you think about it this way? And really just being direct, helpful, thoughtful. I mean, I think it's just, Lou's been the best executive coach I've ever had. And I would not have been as successful as I have been in the 3 years I've been CEO here without Lou. And I think I've also asked Lou to be the coach for several key executives that I've brought on since I came on board. So I hired a new CFO as an example, and a new CIO, and I've had Lou working with the two of them, and it's been exceptional, just exceptional. I think both of them came into their new roles with specific challenges and hurdles that they needed to overcome, and Lou's just been great at helping them address their challenges and to think differently and bigger, and to think through how do you assume a key role like that at a large company like this, and work with a board of directors and other key leaders throughout the company, and me. So it's been just enormously successful and positive, and I would recommend Lou and BPI to anybody.
Thank you, Ray.
That
was awesome. That's awesome. I even went back to this background so you could see it after, because I know you like the palm trees.
I do. I like it a lot.
I have to put that up for you because it's not quite as shiny here, but thank you so much. That was awesome.
Do you think there's enough there to help out?
Oh yeah, definitely. A lot, a tremendous amount. And we can edit it. We can give you to ways you like it as well. And, I think it's just all there perfectly though. I think it's everything we need.
Well, are there other things I can talk about that would be helpful? Do you want to try editing that first, or are there other things that I could add?
I can't, I don't think so. I think, yeah, I think it was all great. You got everything, unless there's something you think like anything else you want to add, or I don't know even. You're very comprehensive.
Well, I'm very sincere about everything I said, Lou. I really do value our relationship very much, and I hope you know that.
I do, Ray, and I value you so much, and you're part of my family. We all pray for you, and we all of us do. My children, my wife, we think of you as an extended family, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for everything that you do in the world, and you do for so many people. You're truly a wonderful man and servant leader for so many. Thank you so much for allowing me into your life and continuing to be a part of it as well.
Well, thank you. That's very kind, and I feel exactly the same way. We pray for you and your family, and I just can't thank you enough. It's just been so valuable to me, and there aren't enough good people like you in the world.